When I was 11, I picked stocks. I had the whole wrong idea. I was interested in watching stocks, and I thought stocks were things that went up and down, and I charted them. I read books on technical analysis. I read Edwards and McGee. I think that was the classic then. Hundreds and hundreds of pages.
Should I save or spend? Do I pay off debts or invest? How much should I set aside for emergencies? In the dizzying world of personal finance, it's easy to feel like a ship lost in an unforgiving storm. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, stands as the beacon of light for those lost ships. With an illustrious investing career and a net worth of over $100 billion, his financial acumen is indisputable. His wisdom and principles offer valuable insights, teaching us not just to survive the financial storm, but navigate it with finesse. Today, we're diving deep into his philosophies about managing money, dissecting 8 fundamental principles that could set the course for your financial journey. Financial management is filled with hurdles that can trip us up if we're not careful. We're always grappling with balancing immediate satisfaction against long-term security, deciphering the right investment from a risky gamble, crafting a budget that doesn't feel like a straitjacket, and figuring out how to claw our way out of debt. For instance, the allure of instant gratification often tempts us to spend now and save later, leaving us with dwindling funds at the end of the month. Warren Buffett's principles challenge this norm, offering insights that can lead us towards a healthier financial future. Principle number 1. Saving before spending. The first of Buffett's principles is eloquently captured in his quote, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." This seemingly simple principle calls for a significant shift in our financial mindset. Traditionally, we tend to view savings as the leftover crumbs after we've had our fill. Buffett, however, proposes a reversal in this thought process. Our expenditures should come after we've secured our savings. This transformative approach promotes consistent savings no matter the size of our paycheck. It nudges us towards prioritizing our future selves, ensuring we are not left scrambling when retirement rolls around. But how can you implement this? Start by setting aside a fixed percentage of your income the moment you get paid. Treat it as a non-negotiable expense, just like rent or bills. Principle number 2. Preparing for emergencies. Buffett underscores the importance of an emergency fund, emphasizing cash combined with courage in a time of crisis is priceless. This goes beyond just having a safety net for life's curveballs. It's also about being prepared to seize opportunities that may arise during these times. Life is unpredictable. Job losses, health crises, and major home repairs can wreak havoc on your finances. An emergency fund acts as a financial shield, buffering you against these unforeseen adversaries. It gives you the confidence to weather financial storms, keeping panic and hasty decisions at bay. Start small, maybe saving enough to cover a month's worth of expenses, and gradually build it to a fund that can sustain you for 6 months or more. This may seem daunting, but remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Principle number 3. Budgeting. Budgeting is the cornerstone of any sound financial plan, and Buffett affirms this with his words, "If you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need." This striking statement drives home the potential consequences of reckless spending. A budget is more than a ledger of incomes and expenses. It's a roadmap guiding us towards our financial goals. It helps distinguish between wants and needs, ensures we don't impulsively fritter away our hard-earned money, and provides a reality check on where our money is going. But it doesn't mean living a life of scarcity. Rather, it's about making informed spending choices. Set a budget that aligns with your financial goals but also allows room for enjoyment. After all, the journey to financial security should not come at the cost of happiness. So far, do you have any comment? Please put down what is your thoughts on this financial advice in the comment section below. Principle number 4. Paying off debt. Addressing the issue of debts, Buffett advises, the most important thing to do if you find yourself in a hole is stop digging. That's where the Berkshire Hathaway annual meeting of 2002. This pithy statement reflects the urgency of freeing ourselves from the oppressive weight of debt. Debts, particularly high-interest ones, can be a relentless vacuum sucking up our resources. Clearing debt is akin to plugging this financial leak, setting the stage for wealth accumulation. Start by listing all your debts, focusing on paying off high-interest ones first. Consider strategies like debt snowball or debt avalanche, or simply seek professional help. Remember, tackling debt is not just about financial freedom, it's also about freeing yourself from constant worry. Principle number 5. Investing. A strong proponent of investing, emphasizes that at least 20% of our income should be channeled towards investments. His philosophy is beautifully articulated in his quote, "Somebody's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." Investing is like sowing seeds for a prosperous future. It's about leveraging the power of compounding, transforming our money into a productive asset that generates more wealth. If you're a novice, start with low-risk investment options. As you gain confidence and experience, you can venture into other investment avenues. The key is to stay informed, be patient, and remember that investing is a long game. Principle 6. Creating a spending plan. Buffett's approach to creating a spending plan is echoed in his words. You've got to keep control of your time, and you can't unless you say no. You can't let people set your agenda in life. The Snowball, Warren Buffett, and The Business Life from 2008. Having a spending plan keeps your financial goals on track. It ensures that your money is directed towards your priorities, helping you resist impulsive purchases that could derail your progress. Start by jotting down your financial goals. Allocate your resources accordingly, ensuring you cater to your needs without compromising your wants entirely. Stay flexible, adjusting your plan as your financial situation evolves. Principle number 7. Keeping cash. On the importance of maintaining liquidity, Buffett asserts, cash is to a business as oxygen is to an individual. Never thought about when it is present, the only thing in mind when it is absent. Cash offers the financial breathing room we often underestimate. Having a certain amount of cash provides the flexibility to navigate unexpected expenses and enables us to capitalize on sudden opportunities. Ensure you maintain a certain degree of liquidity at all times. While it's important to invest, tying up all your funds can leave you financially breathless during emergencies. Principle number 8. Outsourcing. As a firm believer in the power of focusing on one's strengths, Buffett advises outsourcing tasks outside our expertise. He believes the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Outsourcing helps us conserve our time and energy for activities where we can add the most value. This principle can be applied to financial tasks like tax preparation or investment management, which may require specialized knowledge. Begin by identifying tasks that drain your time or stress you out. Consider if they can be delegated to someone more capable. This not only helps with efficient time management but also ensures that the task is carried out effectively. To sum up, the principles shared by Warren Buffett provide a comprehensive roadmap for managing our finances. They address the fundamentals: saving, preparing for emergencies, budgeting, paying off debt, investing, planning spending, maintaining liquidity, and focusing on our strengths by delegating tasks. If you love this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next video.